Hi, this is Gaurang from Bollywood Life, and his question is, how was the experience of working on Befikre? And my answer is, it was really refreshing. It never felt like we were working. We had a really unique process this time working on this film. Basically, Adi read us the script, and once we'd heard it and loved it, we asked for where the songs would come, and he said, no, don't worry about that. Just feel the vibe of the script, feel the flavor of the film, and compose, and we'll figure out what goes where. And so it was really effortless for us. Basically, we were in a room for a week and we wrote some tunes. Then Adi came in, heard the tunes, and he said, I like this, I like this, I like this. This one doesn't work for me, this is whatever. And he kept those, and he said, okay, now you guys take a week off, chill, come back, do another week, which we did again. And by the end of that, we had all the songs. Yeah, it was like that.
So this seems as the boldest Yash Raj films to date. So does that made you any,
see, the thing is,
preparation?
I understand where you're coming from, but the reality of it is that you haven't seen anything yet. What you've seen in the film, in the songs, in the trailer and the songs so far, you've seen essentially Labonga Karobar is an opening sequence, and there's a montage sequence in Ude Dil Befikre which you see in the trailer, and that's it. So actually, you don't really know what the film's about. So to call it bold based on these things is not really accurate. What it is actually is it's a film with a very, very beautiful soul, which you'll find out. As things are revealed, you'll see. I mean, it's funny, it's light, it's wonderful, it's touching, and I mean, it was when we heard the script, we were really sort of, it's very unique.
How important the lead star plays a role when you are composing a music? For example, you did Sultan with Salman or a Jabra fan for Shah Rukh. So did you consider image of Ranveer Singh, or how a rockstar image, or how he is while composing the music for Befikre?
We consider the film. Okay. So in Jabra fan we wrote the song for Gaurav, the character that Shah Rukh was playing. Similarly for Sultan, we wrote the music for Sultan, the wrestler from Haryana. And in this one, we've written the music for the characters. That's the characters.
The actor doesn't play
No, I mean, of course it's important because you need to be able to see the character in your head. Okay. But you don't think about the actors like their personal sort of persona. You think about what they're going to be doing in the film. That's where the music comes from.
So you have been composing music for Yash Raj. I think the first one was Salam Namaste.
Was it? Yeah, Salam Namaste.
2006. So it's been 10 years now.
2004. It's been 12 years.
So after 12 years, you got to work finally with Aditya Chopra. So how was the experience of working with him?
Actually, we worked with Adi on every single film that we've done with Yash Raj. He's always been there as sort of like a guiding light for all the directors. So whether it was, the three films we did with Siddharth Anand, which are Salam Namaste, Tararampam, Bachna Asino, or Victor's film Tashan that we had done, or even on the fan track, Adi is always sort of the director is the one who makes the call, but Adi is always there to kind of give us inputs in the creative process while making music specifically, because he's got great taste musically. So
was it any different when you got a call from that you were doing music for a movie directed by Aditya Chopra?
Well, while we were working on Sultan, we got there are two wings in Yash Raj Studios. One is where Adi is and all the directors are, and one is the studio wing. So we were working in the studio wing, and we got a call from Adi saying, can you guys come to my office? I said, yeah, sure. So both of us went there. We sat down there and he said, मैं एक छोटी सी फिल्म बना रहा हूँ और क्या आप लोग इसका म्यूजिक करोगे? That was the tone. That was exactly the tone. क्या आप लोग? And we were like, are you serious?
So modest.
Means in the sense, any person working in the film fraternity, a technician or an actor, an actress, and anyone would like really give up anything to kind of, work with Adi as a director, and a producer, obviously. So our reaction was, yeah, absolutely. When do we start? So we were really excited. I think when we left his office, both of us like did a jump.
I'm sure there's some CCTV footage.
I'm sure you'll get it from Yashraj.
Thinking what happened.
It was crazy. Both of us like went jumping and started calling everyone.
We didn't call anyone because we were asked not to tell anyone, as I recall.
We called the family.
I didn't even call my family. I did not.
So I called my family, and my wife is a die-hard fan of Aditya Chopra. So I called her first and I said, you know what, we're doing this film. And she's like, wow. So like completely. So everyone was excited, and then we were excited to kind of hear the narration of the entire film, which Adi gave us and Jaideep together. And such a beautiful film, really funny, so much of soul. And we immediately started the whole process of composing. The whole process of composing basically didn't feel like work, but it felt like a vacation for us, because he just said, just go with the flow. Dhun banao aap log. Just forget the situations where the songs are coming in, just make songs.
Yeah, it was like, we'll figure out
where they are placed and how they are placed, but just write. So we did the whole process, as Vishal said earlier. We did the whole process of writing for a week, 10 days, and then he told us to take a break. Take a break now, go on holiday.
Although for us, we want break only, I mean.
So you all went Befikre in the music as well while composing?
Pretty much, really. In fact, that was part of the brief. He was like, look, the thing is this, what you need to do is you need to forget about the fact that you're Vishal-Shekhar, forget about the fact that I'm Adi Chopra, forget about everything, forget about all the films you've done, everything you've kind of, all the experience that you've, had down there, forget about all that. I want the two guys who started out right in the beginning to make my music. So you need to go back to that mind space. So that process itself took a few days, because you see, the thing is, a composer is always trying to kind of prove how new he can be, or how fresh he can be, or how kalakari dikhane mein lag jate hain log. And it's normal, even I mean we do it as well, and you find yourself in that trap a lot. So to kind of detach from all of that and just write music that comes straight from the film. It's basically the heart of the film is is reflected in the songs.
So totally unlearn everything and then go back to basics where you didn't know anything, and
you just wanted to prove.
No, nothing to prove. Just making music for love.
Okay.
Yeah, just for yourself, write music that comes to your mind from this script.
Okay. So do you both remember the first song? Of course you remember. What was the first song you both composed together?
Together, the first song we composed was the title track of Pyar Mein Kabhi Kabhi. So we were working on that film separately. So I had done Wo Pehli Baar, Musu Musu, Shekhar had done Dil Se Mere, Tumne Na Humse, so on. And then we kind of, we were friends from before that, and we met while he was leaving the studio and I was entering or something. We were like, tu yahan kya kar rahe? And we were like, he said, I'm working on this film. I said, oh, so am I. So then we said, okay, we should do this together. So we did the title track of the film together.
Vishal-Shekhar formed.
And still going.
So as a music composer, does it affect you when the music is a chartbuster and the movie doesn't work? So does it affect a music composer that okay, this film didn't work, or it's like okay, my music is hit?
What happens now when you become a part of the film, you always hope, wish, and pray that everyone associated with the film
succeeds and
does well. The film does well, everything does well. Well, it has happened many times that our music is done really well. Or it has happened many times that the music has kind of not been up to the mark. But the thing is, all the efforts which go inside are 100% efforts. And then it's the fate of the film and the way it all turns out together. But it's actually a collaboration of everything coming together.
I think the
music is just not made like that. It's a lot got to do from the director's vision, from the way the song is being picturized, the way the actors perform it. I think it's a whole collaboration together. And when it comes together and does really well, then I think there's a film like Sultan which kind of goes absolutely crazy.
I think eventually whatever happens with the soundtrack, the real payoff of making music is the fact that you get to make music. To kind of, music is its own reward. So the joy of it for us comes in the process of composing, in the process of producing, in the process of putting. And if everyone loves the song, then of course that's just the cherry on the cake. But the fact that we get to make music is a privilege, and I mean it's something that we truly love to do.
So it's a fun round. What I'll do is I'll name few actors or singers, and you have each to dedicate a song to them.
Okay.
Salman Khan.
Baby ko bes pasand hai.
जग घूमिया थारे जैसा ना कोई.
गा के सुनो ना, ऐसा थोड़ी होता है.
आप ही गा के.
जग घूमिया थारे जैसा ना कोई. Thank you.
And
ended it.
Arijit Singh.
नशे से चढ़ गई ओए कुड़ी नशे से चढ़ गई.
पतंग सी लड़ गई ओए गोरी पतंग सी लड़ गई.
So yesterday was Shah Rukh Khan's birthday, a song for him.
मैं तेरा हाय रे जबरा ओए रे जबरा फैन हो गया. मैं तेरा हाय रे जबरा ओए रे जबरा फैन हो गया. मैं अगर कहूँ तुम सा हंसी. We've done a lot of work with him, so there's a lot of songs.
And
I love your reaction.
for Shekhar.
What the hell is happening?
For Shekhar.
What's the most donkey song I can say? I don't want to dedicate any songs to Shekhar. I'm sorry.
You have anyone for Vishal?
Hey, Bhagwan, you shouldn't have done that, dude.
Which is that song where I take a break?
No, you should dedicate only one song to me.
Yeah, I'm dedicating
Arey
the song.
wah wah wah, arey wah. No. That other one with the male female.
आंखें सीधी लगी जिसमें धुंधली झुरियाँ आबे दरिया मेरे दिल में झुरियाँ
ले गई मेरा
Vishal's favorite song on earth. And people on Twitter and Facebook just dedicate this song to Vishal and send him all the videos, all the song links, everything of this song, please. Yeah, it's from a film called Half Ticket. Your timeline is going to be loaded.
Love it.
Yeah, he does.
So coming back to Befikre, how do you select a singer for a for a song?
Whoever's in the neighborhood, yeah. No. Usually the song calls for it. It calls for a specific voice or a specific texture or so on and so forth. And the moment you're done composing it, Shekhar and I kind of sit down and be like, okay, this person should sing this song. Then of course we discuss it with the director and the producer and so on and so forth. And then when we arrive at a name, we call them in.
So which is the one song that is closest to your heart, your own or anyone else?
अरे बाप रे ऐसे कैसे पूछ सकते हैं आप ये सवाल?
सोच के बोलियो.
Give me any other song.
Yeah, can be anyone.
हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी हर ख्वाहिश में तुमने.
And yours?
It's random. It's Moon Over Bourbon Street by Sting. Just have a listen. It's a good song.
So recently there was this singers like Sonu Nigam and Bappi Lahiri, they slammed the makers of Adila Mushkil for the joke they made on legendary singer Mohammed.
Why are you asking us? We didn't make the joke. We didn't slam anybody.
Okay.
नहीं हम लोग
Rafi Saab is
कोई लेना देना नहीं है. And I just have to tell you one thing on record that Karan is the biggest fan of Mohammed Rafi.
Okay.
That's it. That should just end everything.
I also feel people need to stop reacting so violently to everything. Everyone needs to calm down. It's all good. Rafi Saab is far bigger than any small, discussion that we can have about him. He's left a legacy that's going to go on forever, no matter what anyone says. So let's move away from that.
Recently, whatever happened with the, your controversy and all. So Vishal and Shekhar, they were known for,
Our controversy.
Not mainly Vishal. You had.
There's no controversy that we discuss.
Okay. No, but my question is.
Moving on.
My question was different.
Chal, पूछ ले.
So my question was. So has it made you like, okay, I should take a step back, or you still like that to speak your mind out?
Man, look, आदमी की फितरत होती है. The thing is not to hurt anyone and to kind of be, more respectful of people's feelings and more understanding of that. That's the lesson that I've learned.
Okay. So, Shekhar, you have been churning out hugely successful singles, and even your app Hanuman Chalisa, like I have it in my phone.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
It's there. I'm not joking. मैं रोज सुनता हूँ. मैं रोज सुनता हूँ.
Thank you.
Mind blowing, nice one.
So, tell us about your upcoming single. If it's.
I don't know. I have about 7 ready right now. I don't know which one to put out next. So whenever we find some time and whenever I get some time off.
Album. Ask him to do an album.
Yeah. So whenever I get.
Yeah, so there were reports about your album as well.
Yeah, who album is? I think it's ready.
7 singles are there, so album डालना.
No, there's another album which is ready, which is about 6-7 years old now. 6 years old actually. I'm going to put that out next year hopefully.
So in 90s, this album thing was so huge, but now it's almost it's not there. So
no, it's all coming back, man. A lot of
Singles are massive now.
Singles are massive.
Singles are massive. I'm sure albums will start coming in now, big time.
I think the key is to kind of for good music to come back in that pop
I'll
space.
be very honest with you. People like you start backing independent music, like the way you you guys put in so much of heart and soul behind, and a lot of commitment towards getting interviews done for music of films and stuff like that. If the same importance goes to and same effort goes behind independent music, it'll just change the way
The scene is.
Because that was one of the most amazing time of.
आप ही लेके आ सकते हो वो time वापस.
So I'll just name a few things, a word for each. Music of Befikre.
Befikre.
Ranveer Singh.
Befikre.
Befikre.
Aditya Chopra.
Befikre.
Befikre and how?
Shekhar.
Mental. Which is Befikre in another way.
Vishal.
Be nice, I'm telling you now. मैं senior हूँ.
A very kind soul.
Thank you, man. That's gold. Someone please send me that clip.
I'll share it.
Yeah.
Music today, in today's time.
Really, really varied and beautiful.
Music today. Great in parts and really bad in bits.
Which bits are bad?
Yeah.
Follow-up
Next
question,
question.
since you can't ask.
Interview कौन ले रहा है?
हाँ तो शेखर साहब बताइए.
Means he's going to take your job away. I'm telling you right now.
That's fine. As far as he is
अपनी कुर्सी को पकड़ के रखो, छोड़ना मत.
दिनकर राव टोपी संभालो. हवा तेज चलता है.
Okay, and Salman Khan.
Oh,
Megastar.
rockstar.
Okay, this is for my curiosity. So when you, for example, Banjo was there last month. The music, like I am a music lover. I loved the music, especially Udun Chu and Rada. Both the songs were amazing. But then the movie didn't work, and the songs, they didn't get the due.
Man, there's no due and all. ऐसा नहीं सोचने का. The movie, the songs, it's all one package. It's like I don't understand how you can separate them. The songs are made for the film. They tell the story of the film. They're there for a reason.
But have you guys ever said that the film didn't do well because these two dialogues before the interval didn't work?
Correct. This whole pre-interval, post-interval, this doesn't make any sense to me.
It's music is an extension of screenplay. Music is a part of screenplay. It works in totality always. All comes together. It's a whole thing. And for us, we had a blast working on the music.
It was amazing.
The soundscape of the film and the soundscape of the way the songs were. I mean, I think after a long time, after Om Shanti Om, I think we got like again 100-120 musicians on each song here. It was like a massive. It was a great experience for us. And working with Ravi Jadhav is a phenomenal director, and Ritesh, a very very dear friend. So I think it was a home film for us, So it felt really special working on it.
Whether it works or not, we don't know. That's not in our hands. But all we
as
can
long
do
as
is
everyone had fun working on it, that's the most important.
make it with love. That's all.
Well, that's it from my side. Thank you
so
for
much.
being here.
Thank you.
so
I
much.
hope you had fun.
Awesome.
Even though Shekhar didn't answer my question about which bits are bad.
Yeah, we can.
You know what? Once when you're quitting, whenever you're quitting, make sure he gets your chair.
Yeah, just tell them to call me. Alright, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.